We have a new challenger. All right. So welcome, Martin Eisenloeffel. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Please give me a chance to correct that. Hello, I thought I'd take a tentative step into the challenge this week. Thank you for doing that. I've been away from my camera for pretty much the whole winter, and I'd like to pick it up again. This seemed like a fun way to do so. I chose to get my shutter speed practice at an Irish dance display held today in Kitchener. Cool. Take advantage of the events around you. Awesome. The idea was to both freeze the motion and to get some movement into the frame, so I offered 2 frozen shots and 1 long exposure, which I thought was cool because the soloists are moving. The remaining dancers are waiting. Anyway, thank you for a fun challenge. Good to get my hands around a lens again. Thank you very much, Martin, for jumping in on the challenge. Let's take a look at what you gave. 3 shots. So, okay, I like it. Okay, I like what you're. Sorry, it seems like I'm really perving out because I'm seeing legs, but no, I'm liking what he's been doing here. I get what he was saying, where the first row is moving, so they're blurry, and the back row is standing at attention, waiting. So you get a mixture of both blurry motion and also because the back row wasn't moving, they're perfectly in focus, no motion blur at all. What are you shooting with? No settings, so I'm not sure what you are shooting with. I don't know. Very cool. I wish I knew what shutter speed you're at, but that's okay. Just taking a look at the shot, I like how you took advantage of the time when, hey, these guys are, the front row is moving, back row is not. This could be a cool effect. I dig it. It's not the cleanest background because you've got some people standing around in the back, so it doesn't make for a fantastically awesome photo, but it made for a good opportunity. So not much you can do because they're dancing where they are set up. So sometimes that's all you got to work with. But very cool. If it weren't for the busy background, that would be that has the potential to be an A+ photo. But good on you for seeing that moment to capture. Let's see what else you got here. Now this is something more like it. Aha! I wish I knew the settings. That's okay, but this is getting very cool. Chopped off her foot here. Wish you hadn't done that. And her hand. Those watch the previous video, the one for I think was it for Melissa, to hear some thoughts about where it's okay to cut a person off with the frame. What parts, where on their body is okay to cut them off. I briefly talked about it, but right here, be nice if you weren't losing, if you got a bit more, backed up a bit more, so you can fill the frame with a bit more of their forearm up here, and this person's foot over here. I'm assuming these are female. It could be guy dancers with some really effeminate legs. I don't know. So yeah, if it would be nice if you weren't cutting off the hands and the foot so much, but cleaner background. So good on you for noticing that. And I'm guessing you're trying to freeze the action a bit more. So you did get more of a freeze on it. If you're trying to freeze it completely, a faster shutter speed would have done that. But otherwise, a shot like this almost has the potential to be something like a print advertisement or something to advertise the group of dancers. So that's what I'm getting the feeling from here. No faces, just to see their feet, and that's what they the dance moves and whatnot. So that's what I'm getting from, anyways. Other than that, almost a clean background. Watch where you cut people off, their limbs off, and make a decision. Either you're going for motion blur and try to opt for that motion blur, or this kind of just looks like it got stuck in between. So maybe you wanted to up the shutter speed a bit more to try and freeze it. But who knows? Maybe that's as much light as you could deal with, that you had to deal with that day. So I don't know, but good job. Then this here, water. This here. I love the fact that you froze her in motion. Her hair is beautiful, making that movement like that. Good on you for seeing that and for taking the shot at the right time to grab her hair like that. A decent expression out of her. Capturing someone in motion is it's very difficult to get a great expression out of them, because let's face it, we all have tons of photos of us out there where we're all doing pulling stupid faces, stupid expressions in mid-action when we're not ready to get our photo taken. So that is part of the challenge, but it's fairly decent. I mean, you got her a little bit of a smile here. She's looking at the camera in mid-motion. Her skirt's doing a bit of the spin. The hair is just beautiful in mid-swish like that. Not the cleanest background because, again, you got these two people in the back just kind of photobombing a bit. But again, if it's at a live event, there's little else you can do. And still can't see settings. Okay, so looks like you did shoot faster and faster, and you shot at a fast enough shutter speed that you were able to freeze that action. Good for you, man. And she's filling frame nicely. All it's missing, all that I feel is missing, is that clean background, which that you didn't get, you didn't get because, again, it was a live event, beyond your control. But otherwise, good shot, good timing, man. Great timing on the hair. I dig it. Thank you very much for joining the challenge. So glad to have you on board. Please jump on the next week's challenge. I can't wait to see what you come up with, and we'll see you next time.